Defense Mattis, who I don't think is likely to throw around words loosely, said on the 28th of May, just last month, that this situation of the North Korean capability is now present. We don't have to wait, he said explicitly, for them to test that intercontinental ballistic missile. This capability is evident. Well, that's beginning to sound like if we wish to protect ourselves, we may have to strike first. So this is not a time of stability. I would say pretty much dabbling in understatement.
For consistent leadership, I think Vice President Dick Cheney, when he was obviously in the Bush administration, said, "We don't negotiate with evil, we defeat it." And he was talking about North Korea there. Are we seeing then a return to that kind of philosophy in the Trump era, or is it just not consistent enough to locate?
I'm sorry, I have tried very hard to figure out what it is the leadership in this administration thinks about the plausibility of negotiations as a way to resolve this crisis, reduce the tensions. And I can't tell if Secretary Tillerson or Secretary Mattis or the National Security Advisor, General McMaster, or even the President, who has talked about willingness to negotiate directly with Kim Jong-un, and at other times seems much more bellicose than that. So you might not want to fault the administration for not having a well thought out policy yet, because it is relatively early.
But you're saying it's incoherent.
Incoherent is a tad more pejorative than I'm trying to be. What I would say is it's unclear, and it's difficult to discern, and it is not yet coherent.
Fair enough. Is it a mistake to take deterrence off the table? Or sanctions?
Well, deterrence and sanctions there's a great deal of difference between them. Let's just do sanctions first. It's easier. The effectiveness of sanctions has a lot to do with how Beijing responds. So I'm not opposed to sanctions, but I'm not one that thinks they're likely to produce the outcome that we want and need.
Let's talk about China for a second. When Trump talks about North Korea, he often says that the key to diffusing the tension lies with China. It's unique in its ability to put pressure on the regime, and yet China is often described as basically unwilling to exert that kind of leverage that Trump